So today I have like quite a bit of work to do. I have the problem sheet that I was working on yesterday to finish, but to finish the last question they required you to like do some reading from an excerpt of a book. I also have a couple of like emails to send to people just about things around about college, so I need to get that done. I've been putting a lot of them off for quite a while. I have some lecture notes to make for an algorithms course that I've been doing just because I haven't understood some of the parts, so I just want to like get on track before shit starts to get too bad and I can't recover. And then I also have a Sikh Society dinner at Nando's tonight, so although it doesn't seem like a lot, the individual things will take a lot of time. It's now 8 o'clock, I've had a shower, gotten ready, and we're ready to get on with our day. It looks like it's snowing outside, guys. How picturesque. So, growing up, I never really enjoyed breakfast. I never liked eating anything before going to school because it would often give me a stomach ache and I just didn't like eating that early. But now, in order for me to concentrate in my lectures or my work, it's vital that I have something nutritious. So I usually like making a smoothie of some sort, so this one's got spinach, blueberries and raspberry, or have some sort of yogurt with granola.
So you always like, what do I wear? What do I wear? That's everybody's question. I got something for you to wear.
So while I'm getting my books out, I usually browse through YouTube, see what's happening, and it usually starts with the daily dose of Ellen DeGeneres because face it, she's amazing. So being a scientist at Oxford, we have quite a few problem sheets. So the problem sheet that I was completing here was actually for lambda calculus. And lambda calculus is basically the study of functions, and I don't really know much about it because I just started this course, but yeah, I'm gonna go with this, the study of functions. So I've been working for about maybe an hour now, an hour and a half. So I've got one more lambda calculus question done. And the weather just looks so nice outside, the snow looks so good. I want to go get some photographs of like the rad cam and stuff. So I think I'm going to take a break, go do that. Okay, it's going like crazy. And I'm literally covering my camera with my glove so that it doesn't get ruined. But yeah, the snow's so beautiful. You can see, I'm trying to get some really cute photos.
When you finally got down to something which the individual says he really wants to do,
you guys
I will say to him, you do that. And forget the money. Hey.
I do not recommend going out in the snow with shoes made of like meshy stuff. My toes were literally frozen and they hurt so much, it's crazy, and I'm gonna have to change my socks. I was so scared of my camera like dying with the snow because I could see like little drops of snow just falling. I was like, no! So I was like taking photos like covering the lens like that. But it's okay. I got some nice photos which you might see on Instagram, so follow me. My Instagram handle is there. Also, I got Twitter recently, so you can hit me up on that if you want to. Oh, my nose has gone to red. It's actually freezing outside. And now I need a coffee. Time some coffee. Actually, no, I want some tea. Time some tea. So the first couple of questions on this sheet were okay, but then they got progressively harder, as it does with any problem sheet. So I called Ellie, I asked what she did, but she was kind of stuck with that too, and then I somehow tried to figure it out. Sometimes with these problems you won't get them at the first sight, but the important thing is just to keep at it. Do some of the reading again, try read the lecture notes again. Maybe there's something you missed, and often you end up figuring out the answer. But if it's been 2 hours and 3 hours and you're stuck on the same question and you literally have no place to go, I think sometimes it's better to just stop and ask your tutor because there's probably clearly something that you've just missed. I usually start with doing all my problem sheets on rough paper and then I move on to actually writing it out finally, because the first time I write things down, it's usually a discombobulated mess. absolutely love replying to your comments. I try my best to reply to each and every single one as soon as I can. It's great to hear what you liked about my videos, what you think I should improve, or your video ideas. So if you have any videos that you'd like me to make, whether that be a room tour, a morning routine, or anything like that, comment it at the bottom of this video and I'll try my best to do whatever I can. So I've had a pretty productive day so far. The weather's been kind of shit, and every time I've gone out, I've been drenched. So I'm staying in my room. I'm gonna make myself, if you can hear the kettle's on, I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea, finish the last question on my lambda calculation. So I've only got 2 questions left and then I'm done for the work for the week. I've got 1 question on the lambda calculus sheet, 1 question left on the logic sheet. The logic one requires reading. I was supposed to go to the Bodleian and get the book, but then I realised the Bodleian's closed on Sundays. So now I'm like, what do I do? So there's an online version of the text that I'm gonna have to read. So I'm gonna read that. Oh, the kettle's getting louder and louder. And then yeah, so I'm gonna do that. So we've been pretty good today. We've had a couple of hours of work. I also had time to get some Instagrams up, so check out my Instagram because I went in the morning, took some cool photos. Yeah, it's been a good day. Positive energy, positive mind, and remember, it's never too late to turn your day upside down. If you're having a day where it's a bit of a lull and you're like, oh, haven't been productive today, just stop, get up and go. List out what you need to do and just start working. Put your phone away, figure out when dinner time is and just keep working. Just like, you can change your day around whenever. And that's what I've realised. Sometimes I wake up late and then I don't really start working till 12 and oh, such an unproductive day. Then bang out a couple of hours from 12 to 5 and then you've done 5 hours of work and you've got something done, and then bang out some more work after dinner. And I know it's so much easier said than done, but like, you are in control of your life. Everything that you do should be leading up to the goals that you have. So set yourself some goals and get your work done because you can so do it. So it turned out that I actually wasn't able to finish everything that I had intended to do that day. I wasn't able to do the last question on the logic sheet or on the lambda calculus sheet. But that's okay. It's okay to remember that sometimes you won't be able to finish everything on your to-do list, but the important thing is that you try to do as much as you could do. And it's okay. We're all human. We all only have a certain number of hours in the day, and there's only a certain number of hours that we can work consecutively. You need to take those breaks, and you need to make sure that once you're done, that you stop. You don't burn yourself out. You keep that momentum going so that you're ready to work the next day. If you don't feel like working anymore one day and you've got a sufficient amount done, then just go ahead and move on. Just take your evening off, go out for dinner, go make yourself something nice to eat, go switch your mind on to something else. It's okay. You always have tomorrow, which is why it's so important to plan. Make sure that you plan and give yourself enough time so that if you do get stuck on something, you do have an extra day to work on it. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you have to finish everything in the last minute and not give it as much time, energy, or motivation that the work requires or deserves. I feel like going for a walk, but only if it's not raining, because I've done 1 sheet. I've got 1 question left on the other sheet and then I'm heading for... Okay, it's not raining anymore, but it's kind of drizzly. I just need to calm down a little. I prefer that lighting so much. And that desk lamp can just... I think I might have some QT, which is quiet time. For a bit. Just switch off my phone. Just have 10 minutes to think about the world. So I was able to have some me time just alone with my thoughts, put my phone away. And now I've realised that I've got to plan the week ahead of me. So today's been a really good day and I've got quite a bit of work done, and so I need to make sure that continues to happen next week, and if I don't fill in the next page next week in my bullet journal, it could all be a train wreck from here. So yeah, I like this sort of layout that I use for my bullet journal. Just keep each day my timetable schedule for the day on one side and all the things to do on the other. And it's been working for me for a term and a half now, so I'm gonna continue that on. So I just finished sending a couple of emails. I even transferred the footage from today onto my laptop so I can edit later. and now I have to head for dinner or I'm gonna get late. So yeah, today's been a good day, guys. I hope today was productive for you too. Now we're gonna go to dinner, and then when I get back from dinner, I think that I might do some more editing, or maybe even some reading. Maybe reading and then editing, and then go to bed early so I can get up to... Okay, I'm gonna head to Seek Sock dinner at Nando's. Bye. Well, I'm gonna change first. Okay, look at this fashion faux pas.
Fashion faux pas indeed. So wearing a Teddy Hall coat, Teddy Hall fleece, and a Teddy Hall hoodie.
Just in case you forget that you go Teddy Hall.
You're not sure which college I go to. I have 3 pieces of evidence on the daily.
I swear, Teddy Hall people. Had enough of them. Seek Sock dinner is really nice because it's not too formal and it's just a few of us that now know each other pretty well, just get to catch up, and especially after the vac it was nice to meet everyone. So once I got back to my room, I changed my clothes and got ready for bed. I find it easier just to put everything back where it belongs at night because I don't like waking up to a messy room.
I'm not proud of where I've ended up.
So I got into bed, took my laptop and the book that I was planning on reading, and thought I'd begin my night with editing.
Out of all the scratches, there's a cut that bleeds the worst.
So I got this new battery powered lamp in the shape of a light bulb from Primark. It was on sale for £3 and I absolutely love the effect that it gives, especially when you turn the lights off.
Every time I count my blessings, I count you first.
Usually before I go to bed, I keep my vitamins on my bedside so that I remember to take them. I usually just take calcium, iron and vitamin C.
I'm afraid I might have given up. I'm afraid I'm running low.
I like to make sure that I know exactly what I'm doing the next day, so that when I wake up I know my intentions for the day and can immediately begin working. That really has an effect on my productivity. And then I spent the rest of the evening editing.
I count you first.
So this week I went to Blackwell's and got my copy of Rupi Kaur's The Sun and Her Flowers. It's an anthology of poems that she's written and it's honestly amazing. I like annotating them just because I feel like a lot of these poems have personal meanings for me and I really am enjoying reading them.
In this cold and misty.
Do you ever get that feeling with a song or a poem that you were meant to read it at this point in time and you were meant to have experienced it? Because often they mean so much to me at the current point in time that it's unbelievable, and I have that again and again with this, so I'll definitely link this anthology down below.
If you're honest, dear, but 51%.
I really do hope that you enjoyed watching this video and getting productive with me, and I hope that you had a productive day too, or will have one tomorrow. And remember, it's never too late to have a productive day. If you enjoy watching my videos, please do subscribe below and check out my previous videos here and here. Bye guys!